everyone, my name is Nuraliyah. I'm the student of English Education Department in Educational Sciences of UIN Jakarta. So today in this video, I would convey on the review of the 10 articles that I have read before. So I will give you the brief information of those 10 articles by connecting them each other. Let's start our discussion with my very first article. So the first article I read is Convergence of Reading and Listening Processing. Written by Gale M. Sinatra, Gale M. Sinatra. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the author here give the problem about between the comprehension for reading and listening. I mean, are they the same, the comprehension for reading and listening? So following this problem, the author tested the convergence of linguistic information from auditory and visual channels by using several types of stimuli. Furthermore, the author findings come to the conclusion that reading processes and listening processes converge at the word level, so they are the same. While talking about listening, my next article with the title Cooperative Learning, Listening to How Children Work at School by Andrea Mueller and Thomas Fleming brought to issues about how the student work and get the effective learning in a group. In this article, the authors find that children use language in three ways. The first, they use language to express and propose their idea. And then the second, they use language as a social agreement. To get the effective learning, the authors suggest the teachers to play a main role in organizing the condition of this collaborative learning. Maybe to help the students to understand more and learn effectively until they can show their best performance in learning and maybe get high score on the tests. And then lucky when our next article is discussed about the test. About the time condition of the test particularly. Well, this is our third article. The title is Diagnosing the Support Needs of Second Language Writers. Does the time allowance matter? Written by Cathie Knoch and Ronghui Zhang. This study aims to establish whether changing the time on a writing test has an effect on the average score of the student, of their writing performance. But then the authors find that the time allowance changing didn't give a big difference of the student score. Well, everyone, on learning or doing the test, the strategy of the student is important, right? How we can manage the time when we have a test, or how fast we can answer the question, and etc. So that our next article will explain about this strategy. The fourth article, the title is, are these students strategic enough? Question mark. The student of college questions application of self-regulation strategy into task-oriented English learning by Angel Hsieh. The objective of this study is to know how those various self-regulations work effectively among the student. Then the result shows that the specific application of the self-regulatory is the student try to encode the question of the task and then to analyze the task with their self-regulation, so that's how the self-regulatory worked among the student. And out of the student strategy, they also have so many distractions on learning process, like gadget, television, game, even the big one is internet. So that the internet is in our next discussion, the fifth article. The title is Internet Addiction and Factors Associated with It, a cross-sectional study among students of a medical college in Davangere, Karnataka. This article written by Aswin Kumar, Ayesha S, Nawaz, Ravi Kumar, and Yamuna. While this study was considered to know the magnitude of internet addiction of the medical students, and evidently 1 to 3 students has an internet addiction, so that the authors suggest the parents to supervise their children and give the time limit to use the internet, so that they can avoid their children to have an internet addiction. The other addiction that nowadays appeared in our generation is computer addiction and drug addiction. And here, Angelina Demilkanova discussed about those addiction in her article with the title Comparative Analysis of Computer and Drug Addiction. She analyzed these two addictions, the computer addiction in terms of gaming and the drug addiction, and then she got that we do really can study the people who addicted to something, but with these two addiction there are some common features. Those are low self-esteem, identification with the agent of addictions, sense of guilt, which is stronger in a group of drug addicts, while the difference of these two types are people with computer addiction. During the realization of their addiction, they intend to go to the other reality and to other self, but people with drug addiction, they go beyond reality and self. They perhaps had a possibility to gain those addictions, right? The game addiction, computer addiction, and then drug addiction. But then there is also another small thing that can distract their learning, like cartoon, the theme that we'll discuss next. The title of the article is Cartoon Violence. Is it a detrimental to preschoolers as we think? Written by Tristan M. Peters and Francie Blumberg. So the author in this article intends to discuss does the cartoon violence has a bad influence to the student. Well, the findings of this study is the cartoon violence isn't detrimental to preschoolers as we think, because well, they watch the cartoon violence, but we cannot guarantee the children followed and imitate the action of the cartoon. While the author said that the real harmful viewing is on their daily life, on their real life, whether they find the violence of the people in society, or maybe their parents, and etc. And then there are also a kind of online cartoon called anime. Yeah, and then the children preschoolers got interested in, so that our next article will explain about the influence of the online anime towards children, written by Nuraliyah Rahim, Roslina Mamat, Hazlina Arbai Sujud, and Siti Nuraliyah Roslan. The authors find that the people are highly interested in the online anime. Yeah, because they got satisfied with the reading and viewing of the anime. But still, the parents must keep an eye to what their beloved children watched. And then talking about beloved one, our next discussion will be about love. Well, this is our 1, 2, 3, 4 ninth. This is the ninth article. The title is The Effect of Attachment and Sternberg's Triangular Theory of Love on Relationship Satisfaction. In this article, the authors find that the secure-insecure attachment can lead to the relationship satisfaction, and it is mediated by intimacy and commitment that concludes in Triangular Theory of Love by Sternberg. And here is our last article, our last discussion. But before that, I want to say sorry that I cannot relate this last article to the previous articles, because it will be discussed about fasting, and there is no relation between love and fasting. Okay, the title of the article is Changes in Dietary Intake During Ramadan in Northeast of Iran Population. The result, the findings of this study is the authors find that there was a significant result in intake of the energy and macronutrients in men and women because of the high consumption of carbohydrate. That's all my presentation. I hope you guys got many knowledges from what I have presented, and then I hope you guys understand me. No. I hope you guys understand the explanation as well. Thank you very much.